The first thing you need to avoid the free servers like, Radiocaster, or I don't know if Listen to My Radio still exists. You want a plan. This is just an example of there are many audio streaming providers. You can see this is Radio Boss FM. You can see in plans and pricing how much it costs every plan, the features, and the amount of data transfer they give you. They don't limit the amount of listeners, bitrates you can broadcast. When you hire a plan like this, you receive a mail with some information will be useful for you in order to set your broadcast software. You get a control panel. In my case, my provider uses Shoutcast. The thing is, you have to think of if your radio will be online, you have to think that your listener may be listening to you from his computer, laptop, at home, using Wi-Fi. But nowadays, many people listens through apps in their cell phones. So you don't want your listener to spend all the data transfer or all the data consuming in their internet plan. I used to broadcast in MP3. Everyone knows MP3. The problem with MP3 is that in order to get a good audio to your audience, you need at least to set the bit rate at 128. That's a lot. Think if your listener is listening to your radio for 2 hours a day. A year ago, I began to broadcast in AAC Plus, which is the same quality, but a much lower bit rates. If you can see here, I have set it in 24 kbps. You can use 32 or up to 48. I don't think there is any need to set it more than 48 because AAC Plus at 32, at least to my ears, sounds like MP3 and 128. There are two modes for broadcasting, which is Shoutcast and Icecast. The thing with Shoutcast is if you hire Auto DJ is when you're not going live, you can upload music or audio to your server. In Shoutcasts, when you want to go live, you have to stop manually the Auto DJ and then start the broadcast software. With Icecast, the thing happens automatically. You just play for the streaming and the Auto DJ stops automatically. Broadcasting using this tool, okay? butt.sourceforge.net. Press enter. There will be redirecting the website to here. We are in the website of the software. This is free. Now, I used this program, but as you can see, recently they added the support AAC Plus for streaming, as you can see here, for streaming and for recording. So go to the download. You download the software, you install it. Is very easy. And that's it. The second thing you need is an automation software. The one I use is called Zara Radio. There are many freeware automation softwares, and there is others that you have to pay a license for. This one is free. In my case, I don't use any and never had any automation software with microphone facility because I have a mixer. So since the moment I have a mixer with USB output, the one I have is a Yamaha. So I have 4 microphones for myself, hosts or guests, and I have channels for, a landline telephone connected to a telephone hybrid and another one for Skype. And I have 2 internal sound cards. You have, as you can see, the big one is the main player and these auxiliary players. You can use up to 4 at the same time. Then you have here a menu, a display where you can, find all your audio files and you just drag and drop to the player you want the file to be in. It's very easy to use. These little buttons here are for, short spots, like this one,
Estás escuchando 325 Radio.
You want to go to Tools. Well, mine in Spanish. I will try to translate as I imagine the English version says. Tools, Options, then you go to Outputs. And the great thing of this software is that it allows you to route your internal sound cards for every player or situation. The first one is the main player. So I have here, this is one of my internal sound cards. I have 2 because it gives me more room to play with on-air music and spots, jingles. I have 2 channels, 2 stereo channels of my mixers with one of each of these 2 internal sound cards that are inside my computer. The second one is the queue section. Queue is, to monitor a little part of a file, of an audio file, and you can assign to that queue an audio interface as well. And for every auxiliary player, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can assign as well the audio interface. Okay? So for this software, I just use the internal sound cards. This goes to one of the channels.
En 325 Radio, pensamos que tu experiencia escuchándonos puede ser la mejor, porque la radio modulada vía streaming.
This goes actually to channels 7 and 8. The aux 1, the auxiliary player 1, I have it assigned to the same sound card. So it goes to channel 7 and 8 as well.
Si te preocupas por la salud de tu grupo familiar, también lo vas a hacer por tu mascota. Centro Médico Veterinario.
Okay. And the aux 2, the auxiliary player 2, I have it routed to the second internal sound card and goes to channel 9 and 10, the stereo channel 9 and 10.
Qué brillante que estás hoy. Muy bien, Oles. Qué formas, cómo te han resaltado las formas.
Since this is not a tutorial about the Zara radio, it's just a demonstration of what you can do with the routing of the audio. This is the bot, broadcasting using this tool software. You can, as you can see, this play here is the one that broadcasts live. When you want to stop the live show, you just press the stop. And this is to record. This is excellent. You can broadcast live and record. If you just want to stop the recording and keep on going live, you can press the rec again. It will pop up a message saying, are you sure you want to stop the recording? Yes. And the streaming still goes live. Or you can use it just as a recorder. That's excellent. So let's go to the settings. So I'll show you all the features this excellent software has. The first section is called main section, as you can see here, and you have the server settings. Well, I have mine already set because it's all the information that my streaming provider gave me by mail, so I have to fill in every every blank with the information my streaming provider gave me, and here you fill in with the information provided by email from your streaming provider. Okay, so I left this as it is. Stream infos. Here you can set your radio station name, a description, genre, website to your own radio station, which mine is 325radio.com. Click on make server public, and this in some apps it shows. So it's interesting to fill in that stream infos. Don't forget to save always your changes. Okay. The second section is called audio. Main audio settings. In my case, I want this software to take the audio from my mixer. So my mixer has USB out, is connected to my computer through a USB port. So among all of these options I have from soundcards, I choose Yamaha US audio driver because I already installed the audio drivers for my mixer, which in this case, well, works as a sound card. Sample rate, you can leave it at 4400. And here's the thing, you can set for streaming and for recording different codecs and bitrates. For streaming, which is going live, now I can stream using this software with AAC Plus at 24. At least I broadcast live at 24 and nobody complained until now. In recording, you can make another adjustment. You can get your recording in MP3 or FLAC or WAV. Well, in my case, I just record for backup an MP3 at 128K. Next section is called stream. This is, well, actually I use the second blank. So suppose my show is called 325 hour. So if I press OK, some apps display you right here. Or you can just, if you play music, you just type the title of the song or the artist. Okay. Record. Here in the section record, you have two options. The first one is to name the file. Suppose 325 hour show, or let's say episode 22. So that's how it will be saved. And here you can display actually where you want the file to be saved. Okay. The last, I don't use it. It's just to customize the color of this background blue or this background white. I don't use it. And here you can set the level of your streaming. I always, as you can see, try to go to at least +1. It won't be distorted. It won't sound with saturation or anything like that. The big important thing is that it won't get to the red lights. So this is it. This is how I stream from my radio online. If you have any questions, you can send messages or comments. If you like the video, any comments, welcome. If you like the video, subscribe my channel. And if you have any other suggestion, like, you know, you want me to make a tutorial about the Zara radio and the features, or even the Sentova, or any of the things you saw during this video, I will make a video with pleasure for you all. Thanks for watching. Until next time.